Oh yeah, shit's about to get real. Market crashing, horses coming through, and getting some rattlesnakes. Hell yeah. They look fucking scary when they open their mouth. I mean, you just don't want to get bit by them. I'm gonna put you down for a second. Don't worry, there's no snakes in the bushes right now. I mean, they're gonna be back up there, back up the hill somewhere. Come on. So I don't get, at the park, we got this grass that grows for ages. I know this grass doesn't grow water. I think the main grass does. But how come they don't just plant this shit? Like, this is the grass we want. I know all this in a couple months, June, July, it's gonna turn yellow, but at least we got all these good months where it grows from like February to June. It's the way you want it though. I don't want year-round grass. It's nice. Okay, I'm gonna think of a situation. It's gonna use all the water I want. Water my lawn every day. Oh, look at my beautiful lawn. I'm gonna be that guy. That's all I care about now is having a beautiful lawn. I used to care about saving water, saving the earth. But no, this is me. It's having a beautiful lawn. Okay. Crypto vlog for April 6th, 2025. Holy shit. We had an exit pump on Friday. Ultra pump it. I didn't really talk about it on Friday's vlog that I posted last night, but now what do we have? We have alt stump it. Of course it was a scammed pump. What did you think? Equity is going to zero? SPX 5036 or so? You didn't think Bitcoin and at least altcoins? Fucking altcoins. The one coin I can say which hasn't gone to zero, which I'm lucky, of one of my how many positions do I have left? Fucking like that are over 10k, like 10 maybe, or 15. I don't know. I have a lot of positions. Oh, 18? No, 16, 17. Anyway, I don't even know. Fuck, all those positions. Those could go to zero fast. I don't think I have the money to support them. The problem is they'll all bounce the next bull market, whether we have a relief in the next couple months or whether we have to wait a couple years for a real bull. But we should say Bitcoin like slowly grind up. I don't know if we're gonna see it do the Saylor numbers where it went from 64k the night Trump was elected all the way to 108k. Did it hit 109? I don't think so. I'll put you down for a minute. Just for a minute. Hold up. I was gonna put you down. Chill out for a second. Nice spot to walk around, hang out. Hey, look at you. You're on TV today. You're a YouTube star. Next YouTube personality. You know what happens to women YouTube stars. I'm not gonna say here, but not good. So, man, my alts have been beaten down to 85%. But the problem is, I bought them with profits in the bull market, and now I have to reinvest savings, which sucks, to save those positions, even though it sounds like 150k only. But we may get a bounce somewhere. Will I exit? No, I said I wouldn't exit at a loss any of the positions. So even though I bought Popcat at $1.65 or $1.35, then I long more $1.55, $1.65. And I said, okay, surely it can get to $2, $3, $4, $5. It's not too much to ask. 5 billion market cap. Well, it's at 15 cents today, 150 million market cap. I was a banger. I used most of my Sol profits, most of my Pengu profits to long those. And normally I would have just wiped out, lost 50 or 100,000, been done. Might have reloaded once or twice. But in this time I said, not going to get liquidated. I accomplished that feat. And now look at me. I'm an idiot. Let's see. We'll go around here. Ella. Rusty, you gonna attack him? Rusty, come here.
You don't know how to act.
I got him. Guy.
This one don't know how to act.
Oh, okay. I don't know. This little guy's unpredictable. So I'll hold him. Well, what happened to Maya? Is Maya missing? Maya. Maya. So yeah, we're in a precarious situation here with these altcoins. What? Why would you want pussies to die? Unless you're a big faggot. Is a big faggot write this? Huh. Anyway. Don't repeat any of the words I'm saying, by the way. Hopefully you don't. Hey, oh, you went back for your ball, huh? Just not walking a lot because it's hot. Dude, my knees are hurting. Yeah, so it's good to have that cash. Like I was trying to, everyone was saying like you got to be 8 figures at the end of this run. So I was trying to speed run my way to 8 figures. Hit $1 million, then I was knocking on the door. 2 million, might have hit it with all the NFTs. And now, fucking down. Sub 300K. Sucks, but hopefully we have a sort of bounce. No, but you got to think about like these long-term alt longs. They're not going anywhere. Pangu down over 90% from 0.046 or so all the way to 0.043, 0.0043. I didn't think that, man. I'm like, let me have a 120K moon bag, 2 pudgies out of the 8 I had, right? Or 7. Yeah, 7. I think 7. 2 out of 7. Let me hold the moon bag here. And guess what? That moon bag's down. It's actually lower than 12K because I'll tell you why. I think I longed like on the div. I longed some more at like 150K or 120K. And it was stupid because I was trying to get that airdrop for that chain, whatever that pudgy chain is called, the Air Alpha, something with an A, I don't even know. I'm in the Discord, but I don't think I'm not farming it because I'm in perp, so probably lost 20,000 at least in farms, and then when it bounces, whatever that token is, it's so stupid. You just have to, the problem when the market is so frothy, like Trump came in and said, crypto asset, this and that, strategic reserve, digital asset, AI council, strategic reserve, a soft reserve for sovereign wealth fund, for ADA, XRP, and SOL. Like, but these are just exit bounces. That was it, man. But you're always concerned. The problem when you short or you sell the top, you're like, okay, is this going to be the top? You can get blown out completely. Like we had the Upbit listing on Phil, went from 270 to 325. You're like, oh shit, I should have just shorted, yeah. But then we're gonna have an Upbit listing where it goes all the way to like $5 or $6. Like I mentioned, Orca going from $1.70 spot to $6. Perps only went to like 360, so barely a little over 2x. So again, you have like this huge mismatch in spot and perps too, but that was because Orca was sub 100 million versus 1.5 billion with Phil. So a lot of things to consider, but it's okay if you have the liquidity. Shorting, but the problem is shorting is for wealthy people. That's how you get blown out. The best way, if you don't have a lot of money, or you have a lot but you don't have a ton, you're not like 8 or 9 figures, then you can't really enter shorts. The best strategy is just to wait for the bull, wait for the market to heat up. You could news trade, but a lot of people don't want to sit in front of the computer all day for that one news juicer. And then with the market dead like this, you never know when it's going to happen. It's better to just wait for the market to be super hot. You're going to have a ton more competition, but you're going to get yours. Everyone that's good is going to get theirs, versus in the bear market, like on news trading, maybe the top 10 or 20% of the best news traders, not just like average news traders, but the best news traders are going to get theirs. Let's walk this way. There's a puppy coming through. Oh, look at the puppy. The people are coming. So that's why, versus like the top 80% of the best news traders when the market's really hot are gonna hit it. So that's why you might think like I got the skills to make it, but you're just competing against the broader field. It's just like if you have 8,000, 10,000 professional athletes versus 2,000 in a field, even though you're all great athletes, who's gonna win, right? You have a higher chance of winning or advancing when there's less participants. Even though you might think you're great, even though you might be great, it's just the law of averages, statistics, probability. Everyone can't get rich. Oh, they're gonna come through this way. Let's go this way. Let's go this way this time. Come on, guys. Oh, lizard, little lizard. Oh, Korean dog? Hey. You're well. Okay, I saw someone with like back testing, forward testing, and all these analytics, correlations, and z-scores, and what else are there? Regression analysis. Like, dude, I know Lasso data. Lasso is a popular statistical tool. Like, dude, I know you got all the data, man. But fuck, if the market's shit, you're not gonna do anything. But that data is really important if you have like millions and billions of dollars. Okay, because doubling that is huge versus having a couple million or a few 100,000, 10,000, a few $100. Who cares if you double it or lose 90%, right? I mean, it's important, it's nice to have. You start to get old, your health fails, you know, like really when you're 30, you don't really feel it. Then when you hit 35, you start to feel it. When you hit 40 and 50, that's when your fucking body's gonna break down. When you start to think about surgery, you don't really think about that unless you're a professional athlete. Like meniscus tears are super common. Just read something that Tony Gwynn had 11 meniscus surgeries in his career. Ton. But he did end up dying at 54 from throat cancer. What would that be? Larynx? Laryngeal cancer? Trachea? Hey guys. So, it's a good spot, huh? Good spot to drop. Not drop dead though. Oh, I thought I wanted a short vlog here. So again, you want this money just for when you get old, or just when the market's shit. It's nice, super confident. Say you were up to 1 million and you sold half, and you had 500,000. It went to like 2 or 3 million, but it's then gonna end up going to 100 or 200,000 if the market's really shit. But you had that 500,000 just on the side, just to hang out, to chill, to use for bills and shit. 1 million. Then we got to think about taxes. You know, you actually owe taxes if you sold before the end of the year. And say you were up to 3 million and you sold and you were in USDT. You owe fucking like $1.5 million in taxes and federal and state taxes, depending on where you live. Is that insane? And there's not like next year if you get washed out and you're negative 3 million, it's not like you're zero with the government. You still owe that $1.5 million. That's why it's so fucked up. I mean, the good news is next year you'll owe zero, but the government never pays you for losses. So it's kind of crazy. But they're in it to make as much money as possible from the successful people. Like the poor people just have to put in their share, just so the rich aren't like, oh, the poor don't pay anything. So they put a little bit in the progressive tax system. But then we have like the rich that are contributing so much of that. Then I heard the middle class is the one that contributes the most, so it's kind of in between. You shrink the middle class tax burden, you raise the rich. You have to have some sort of balance. People are saying like, oh, I hope Trump gets rid of the income tax system. That's our only hope. Silver lining, right? Then a country, look at every country in the world. There's no country, no first world country that's semi-successful that doesn't have income tax. I mean, there might be like colonies of like 10,000 people or some shit. Like Monaco, they do a thing where they just charge giga amounts for property, and a lot of that property tax, I think, goes to the government. So that's how they raise money, through extensive property taxes. But again, the income tax, it's just how countries make money. But you might think, oh, this is fucking awesome, we got rid of the income tax. I mean, it's just one more step for Trump. I guess destroying the U.S., destroying the world in the process, because the U.S. is the bellwether for how the world economy is doing. Okay. Yeah, so it's nice to have money. I mean, you might think of all your successful friends. What did they do? They sold. They locked in like half their profits. So even if they were up to like 5 million or 10 million, they still have 2 million or 4 million left in the game. And the really successful people, they might have only lost like $1 million or $2 million, and they might have over 8 figures. So, man, working on your edge, and you gotta want it. You gotta want to be rich, and I just didn't want to be rich this bull market. I wanted to gamble, basically. That cost me. Anyway, I think I've said enough about this. And we'll see. There are times you get to watch Netflix and Max, Hulu, Disney Plus, catch up on all your shows, man. Watch the Final Four. It's here. I bet, like, I don't know if I was down bad or bored. I bet $500 on NCAA or women's NCAA Final Four, the girls UCLA. I'm like, oh, they had a great team. What the fuck? UConn, yeah, they're hot, but they're about equal, right? UConn was 7.5 point favorites, and they won by 34. So it happens. Okay, this is what happens in bear markets. You bet on girls basketball, women's sports. Okay, good luck, everyone. Oh, the women's final is tomorrow. UConn versus some other team. Yeah, no, South Carolina, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I think South Carolina. Of course, UConn is a huge favorite. They're like a 12-point favorite or something crazy. Oh, someone coming through on a bicycle. Maya. This way. Maya. I didn't know she likes to chase bicycles. She's gonna get tired. Yeah, she got tired. That's how you beat a dog. It's chasing bikes. You ride really fast. Oh, you did good, huh? I could have zoomed in on that, but when you zoom in, sometimes it gets all choppy, and that's gonna maybe cause the upload. I was saying in the last vlog, the upload didn't. It finally took after 2 days. I like refreshed, went in to upload the new vlog, and the old vlog finally uploaded without errors in like 20 minutes. I'm like, okay. Anyway, that's it. Hopefully, you ask why I don't have a ton of subscribers on the vlogs. Well, I do them mainly for myself to think about things. It's good to have a journal. This is basically my journal. One day, man, there's still jobs. You can still make a boatload, but you're going to make a ton more in the bull market. But the good news is you can still become a millionaire, multi-millionaire in the bear. But again, investing is the quickest way to become rich. Same with like real estate, flipping, whatever your business is. Just in a bull market, everything heats up and all the profits roll in. But we need bears. Otherwise, the market would just be shit all the time. Mega inflation, hyperinflation, stagflation. Because we need periods to cool off where people forget and then the rich reinvest and then the poor get wiped out at the end of the cycle, right? We need to repeat the process. Good luck, everyone. DMs are open.